Hello and welcome into Unscripted. My name is Matt DeGregorio, alongside Drew Courtwright. Guest host today, Nate Anderson, hockey team player, captain, two-time captain? Two-time captain. Sweet. Let's get right into it. We'll start off Gonk hockey. Nate, you want to give us a little breakdown of what you've been seeing out there lately?
Yeah, we're 6-1-1 right now. Probably one of the better starts Gonk hockey's been out to in a while.
Like that?
That's dope.
Big test tomorrow. We're playing the best team in the state, Longmeadow. Never played them before. We're not sure what to expect, but we're hoping for good things.
So do you want to bring us into the record really quickly?
So we started out in the Burroughs Cup.
Yep.
Beat Westboro actually. Yep. Pretty solid.
Good game.
Wachusett, probably game of the year so far. Down 2-0, came back, won 3-2 in overtime. That's our one tie.
Yeah.
So it's the overtime.
Yeah.
Then we strung together a couple nice wins over Groton Dunstable.
Like that.
Marlboro, Leominster. Took a tough loss to Hopkinton, but we'll be back from that.
Yeah.
Then we played a tough Wayland team, beat them 4-1, and on Wednesday we beat North Middlesex 3-1.
Keep rolling. So 2-game win streak?
2-game win streak, looking to make it 3 tomorrow.
Like that.
Like that.
So what's the preparation coming into a game like Longmeadow, who's #1 in the state?
They score a lot, so we're really going to focus on being strong defensively. We really want to lock it down. Yeah. That's probably our strong suit. Yeah. We think if we can hold them to 1 or 2 goals, we think we got a good shot.
That's nice. Do you want to bring me into sophomore goalie Matt Bodansky, what he's like around the locker room? I know he has big shoes to fill with Mike Tash a couple years ago out. We talked about him last show. Just bring me into Bodansky, like how his composure has really helped the team.
Yeah, obviously Tash was a stud.
Yeah.
Big shoes coming in. Bodansky's not really a big guy.
Yeah.
He's got a big personality, though. The kid has loads of confidence.
Like that.
When he gets in the net, everyone on the ice is confident. We all know he's going to stop the puck.
So he's a gamer then, people's player. People's player.
Absolutely.
People's player. I like that.
Goal is goalie.
Goal is goalie. He's the team's goal. He's the, what do we want to call this?
Locker room guy.
He's a locker room guy.
He is, yeah. He gets us jazzed up before the game sometimes.
I like that. Hey, that's great. You have anything else for Nate?
No, keep rolling, guys.
So what's the record right now in total?
6-1-1. 13 points. You only need 20 for playoffs, so we're in a good position.
So looking good. So realistic goal states?
We'll see. We're taking it one game at a time.
I like that. That's a Belichick answer.
We're just focused on Longmeadow right now.
We're on to Longmeadow.
We're on to Longmeadow. I like that. That brings us, we can segue into Gonk basketball. I don't know. We've been at the games. Just want to talk about a little bit.
This team's rolling, guys. We said it last show. Big things to come in the future. You got the legit big three, Hendu, Red, and Duffy. And you got roles to fill with all those guys and just natural scores. It's exciting to watch.
And they know how to win, too. How about that Shrewsbury game a few weeks ago?
Unbelievable.
Down by what? 15
like
to
more,
20,
almost more than that. 15 to 20 points at around half.
It seems every game they're getting down to a decently big lead, and they just chip away. That Marlboro game, what is it, 25-point lead?
Twitter called the game over at halftime, and Algonquin comes back and forces double overtime. Unbelievable. Number one in the TNG for a reason right now, because this team is hot as hot can be. Yep. Like, we're talking like major fire right now.
All right, they're rolling.
10 degrees.
They're rolling, just like the Pats, right?
Bro, the Pats are rolling.
Pats play Titans tomorrow.
Yeah.
Should be a good game. What are we thinking about it?
So I think going into it, Brady's going to struggle in the start. He'll get himself together at the end. I am expecting a couple overthrows. He's going to be way too amped. We've seen it before with him, especially this year. I also think Hogan, big addition coming back. He'll definitely play a role. All for all, I think final score, Pats 34, Titans 16.
All right. 34-16?
Yes.
I think they cover the 14-point spread at halftime.
Yeah.
This game won't be close. You give Belichick 2 weeks to prepare. Good night. Brady, Belichick, Kraft, united we stand. They're not going anywhere. Tom Brady, let's go!
He's the GOAT, baby. Nate.
You know what? Marcus Mariota, he likes to run. You know what that means, though? We can put some pops on him.
Oh, baby. Yeah. Hey, big
hits.
Give him
a few shots. Once he's out of the game, what else do they have?
Yeah, the Titans' backfield's pretty scary. Is Murray?
Murray's not out. Murray's out. Murray is officially out. He has been confirmed out.
So they do like to run these trick plays with Adoree Jackson out of the backfield, but Derrick Henry will get most of the carries in this front seven. Needs to step up, which is been shaky all year.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, do you think that you said they covered? Do you think they cover the 14? You think they win by more than 14?
I said at halftime.
At halftime, this game's okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, I love
14
that.
is more than enough.
Yeah, 14, yes. I think that this Titans team will be amped, but they're not ready. Jeff Fisher was their coach, 3-4 years ago? They're still Jeff Fisher coach. Like, give me a break. Jeff
You guys
Fisher.
think we're going to see a Hoyer appearance?
Oh, I don't know.
I
don't know.
If Hoyer plays, this team's winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because if Hoyer plays, that
I'd
means
agree.
we're way too confident.
I agree.
I mean, when Belichick's confident, that's somebody you don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
Just like when LeBron James is confident, you do not want to mess with him. As we've seen the last couple nights, they've lost back-to-back games by 25-plus points.
Yikes.
Or more.
Yikes.
First time in LeBron's career, and he was fired up on the bench the last few nights.
Tyronn Lue out, LeBron James in?
Actually, though,
That's what
I think you're
like
right.
to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a big LeBron guy.
I hate LeBron.
I'm not a big LeBron
Yeah,
guy
so
either.
then we got a 3-panel of people who hate LeBron.
Hey, he's got to get his accessories together. This guy's changing accessories every game. Sometimes he goes double arm sleeve. Sometimes he goes one.
LeBron's
Headbands
a mess.
on or off.
Yeah. LeBron,
He doesn't know what he's doing.
He's a mess right now. Drew's right with that. And I think that the Celtics could overtake him completely. Kyrie, he's a gamer.
Legit.
Hey, team ball beats single player ball.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
right.
Remember we saw that Spurs team go all the way and win a championship.
Yeah, that's
Could
right.
you imagine if the Celtics team had Gordon Hayward?
Oh, my gosh. If and when Gordon Hayward comes back, this team is
Unreal.
Is legitimately an NBA title contender. I don't care.
LeBron will be crying again.
Yes, and the Warriors will be pooping themselves because they have nowhere to go.
Okay.
All right.
That team can't play defense. The Celtics are a good defensive team. With Rozier and Smart when they're on the field, when they're on the court, that backcourt is pretty good.
Brad Stevens just had his 200th win.
Jeez,
Tell you what, I
three
like that
years?
guy.
Stevens.
I like that guy on the bench.
Yeah, phenomenal
I think
coach.
he's doing great things
Phenomenal
with his team.
coach.
I don't
He's
see him going anywhere anytime soon.
debatably, this team could overtake the Red Sox within the next couple of weeks of being the second team in Boston. Because right now,
They got to prove themselves.
yeah,
This is the year.
yeah. We looking into drafting one of the Ball brothers. Are we getting that
We don't
cocky
want
right
him.
now?
I'm
We don't
not
want
on
him.
Team LeVar.
Not on Team LeVar. So,
Not a LeVar guy.
So if you guys didn't see LeVar Ball and his two younger kids, LiAngelo and LaMelo, who he took out of high school, actually, LaMelo pulled LiAngelo out of UCLA. Big scandal. We won't get into that right now. Save you your time. LaMelo and LiAngelo made their debut for a Lithuanian Division II team, and let's just say it was a very interesting game.
Not pretty.
Yeah.
Wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
I'm sure you all saw the first shot.
Oh my
Yikes.
gosh. Brick squad, dude.
I'll tell you what, that looked like a practice. I watched those highlights. Nobody's moving.
Oh,
That was bad.
it's-
That was ugly.
Half of their points are breakaway lips, and you see LiAngelo miss that one?
Yo,
Oh my
honestly,
gosh.
they pull it from 3, and it looks like they're 5-year-olds shooting on a Tiny Tykes hoop. Like,
I mean, they're not ready for the NBA.
They're not ready.
are they
At
gonna?
all.
Do you think they ever play in the NBA?
I think they
Maybe
play.
the younger.
I don't
What's
think
the
they
younger?
play.
I mean, they
LaMelo?
all start with L's. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
LaMelo.
think they play the role LeVar's
LaMelo,
expecting
maybe
them to.
LaMelo.
Yeah.
Not LiAngelo. He's not NBA ready.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to change their game if they want to play in the NBA.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
They're gonna have to become big ballers.
And I am a big baller. I support the big baller because I'm not a
Alright.
small baller.
Big baller.
I'm not a small baller.
Alright.
I'm a big baller.
Yeah.
So like that LeVar has me caught to that attention. But if I'm gonna buy his shoes, I'm gonna want like price lowered a little bit, $4.95 for a pair of shoes. Not great. I don't know what you guys think about that.
Whose shoe would you buy? Which of the three brothers?
I think it's got to be Lonzo, dude. He's the most successful one.
He's most humble too, I think.
I mean, if you order them now, you'll probably get them before Christmas.
That's right. That's right.
I
and
mean,
you
those
can't even
things
pick
take
your
months.
size. They just send you whatever size. You don't even get to pick a size.
That's bad. Not
resell-
a big
resell maybe?
Not for the brand. Not for the
Definitely,
big baller
definitely
brand.
not for the brand. Big baller brand though. We'll see what ends up happening with it. That's our first game in Lithuania. We'll see. Big things to come though from there. Stay tuned for that.
Just like what we're gonna see what happened with Gruden.
John Gruden.
Groomers.
So John
For the Raiders.
For the Raiders, yes. John Gruden. Well, actually, right now it is being investigated by the NFL. But as of right now, John Gruden has signed a 10-year, $10 million per year deal with your Oakland Raiders, soon to be Las Vegas Raiders. Go out clubbing. Gruden at a club. Whoo!
Unbelievable.
Unreal. Imagine Gruden partying,
Imagine
dude.
that guy. Oh,
Gruden partying is probably debatably one of the
with a nice
That
10
guy's
mil
a
in his
one-man
pocket.
throw
Oh,
ride.
I know.
One-man throw ride.
wild.
With 10 mil to spend now.
10 mil a
I mean,
year.
we got to talk
God.
about Sean McDonough. What's he going to do next year?
Sean McDonough. So his voice cracks the other night were brutal, and they might just get worse. I don't know.
You
how
guys
it's
got to
possible.
see that.
Yeah, go peep it. We'll
was
tweet.
like a
We'll tweet
little
out the
kid.
link. If you haven't, go follow our Twitter at Gonk_unscripted. It's two of us plus John, who's not here today. Nate is a guest today, so once again, Nate Anderson for you, two-time Gonk hockey captain. But also in the coaching carousel, a little close to home, Patriots defensive coordinator Matt Patricia it's been leaked that he is the top candidate for the New York Giants by a landslide. I don't know what you guys think about losing Patricia and what it'll do to affect this Brady Belichick little thing going on.
I mean, it's tough. You hate to see Patricia go, but Belichick's son.
Yeah.
It's his time.
Yeah.
It's his time.
You think he has success?
As much as I hate to see him go, I hate to see him go to the Giants.
Yeah, I
True.
agreed.
True.
That's
Do you
the
think?
only team that's beaten us in the Super Bowl in the last 18 years.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you think he?
Patricia goes to the Giants. Eli comes to us.
No,
You can't lose a Super Bowl to Eli anymore.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
true.
good point. That's a good point.
That is true.
I think that. Well, actually, I'll ask you. Do you guys think Patricia has success in New York if and when he goes there?
I think he would. I think the defensive guys tend to do pretty well.
Yeah, because the Belichick.
I mean, they spent a ton of money last offseason. Or
Yeah.
was it the offseason before?
Yeah.
I mean, if Matt Patricia goes there, he's going to have a set-up defense.
And that offense, I mean, will they lose four they're starting,
Brutal.
all four of their wide receivers to start the year? That's crazy. And I'm guessing they'll draft a running back in one of those top picks, maybe Saquon
Maybe
Barkley.
a quarterback.
I think that
We don't know.
Webb is pretty good. Webb will turn out to be something.
Yeah.
He'll help them.
see.
But that wide receiver game is too strong to stop as long as they can stay healthy. Next, I will just ask our producer, James Mahoney, do you want to put back on our projector?
No, let's get to that Blazing 5.
We want to go Blazing 5? Awesome. Thank you, James. That is James Mahoney. James has put back on our projector, which has our new segment called the Blazing 5. We give you 5 picks for the weekend.
New segment every week.
Every week, every last day.
I think
Every
this is gonna be a
Thursday.
fan
Every Thursday.
favorite.
Sorry, it's Friday show today.
I think this
every
will be a fan
Thursday.
favorite.
This
Fan
will
favorite.
be a fan favorite. You know, maybe don't take our advice, but at the same
Hey,
time,
we'll see.
We'll see.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Give us
Facts.
a couple weeks.
Hey, brick by brick, salt of the earth. So that's what we're
All
gonna
right,
say
let's
here.
get in the Blazing 5.
Blazing
What
5.
do we got? What do we got?
We got the Falcons against the Eagles.
In
They're
Philly.
in Philly. So they're road dogs. Eagles are home dogs, which you usually take.
This is the first time that a home team is the underdog.
It's the number 1 seed.
Yes.
Yes, it's the number 1 seed. And I'm actually going to take Vegas and the Falcons -3.
I mean, the Falcons not on the Super Bowl hangover. I mean, they've been doing well. They beat the Rams.
Beat
That was
the
a good
Rams.
win.
That was a great win.
They're going to come in
hot.
Philly hot. I mean, this team has experience. Matt Ryan,
Yeah.
he's going to get the job done in Philly.
Coming in hot, we have to see if Nick Foles can handle the playoff pressure.
True.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Coming
we'll
as the
see.
number 1 seed.
This game tells
A
us
lot of pressure.
This game tells us about the entire NFC. Next, our pick is the New Jersey Devils -115. Devils have been playing great hockey lately. Corey Schneider, outstanding in goal. You've definitely seen him. I don't know.
I'm not a big hockey
Not
guy,
a big
so-
hockey guy. So Devils been playing great hockey. They're giving the Penguins and the
Solid
Caps.
team.
Yeah, they're giving the
Solid
Penguins and the
team
Caps a
under the
little
radar.
run.
Young stud Nico Hischier,
Yeah,
high pick in the last draft. Kid has great hands, great wheels.
unbelievable.
I mean, they could surprise some people.
They definitely could. I think they make a run in the playoffs. Bruins -140. They are playing host, or they're going to Montreal. No, they're playing host. They're going to Montreal. The Bruins going to Montreal. That team is hot. Hottest team. They're
It
coming
is.
off their.
You got to love what Cassidy's doing.
Yeah.
This is not the same Canadians team we're used to.
No,
either.
I know.
This Canadians team is struggling this year.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but something's going on with
And
them. I
goal-
don't know if they
Sorry,
can figure it
sorry
out.
though.
Sorry. Yeah, our goaltending has been unreal this year. Tuukka started off, really bad, but since Kudobin raised his game up, Rask has come along. This Canadians team is a joke, though.
And Tuukka, tough game the other day against the Penguins. We'll see how he bounces back.
We'll see how he bounces back. They're on their bye week right now. They'll finish that up in this game Saturday or Sunday. sometime over the
And
weekend.
Bruins at -140. That's
Yep,
our lock
that's
of the
the
week.
lock. Lock it up,
Talk about a
baby.
young team. That
Lock it
Bruins
up.
team
Lock
is
it
going
up.
to be good in a few years.
They're going to be good.
They got
this
some
team,
young
they,
talent.
They have me surprised. I don't know if they've you guys surprised. They have me
yeah.
surprised, definitely.
Absolutely.
Next pick, Tottenham Hotspurs.
Give us something about
Yeah.
Tottenham.
Tottenham Hotspurs, Harry Kane.
Harry
what a
Kane.
year this guy's having. A lot of people have him in for their FIFA Team of the Year.
Yeah.
Wow.
This
Harry
guy,
Kane.
he is breaking scoring records left
Yeah.
and right. He's the next star. of
It was like
England.
doesn't he have the most goals in a calendar year
He does.
ever?
This team
Unreal.
is filled with English stars. Harry Kane,
Yeah.
Dele Alli.
I've
This
heard
team is ready to do big things.
I've heard the crazy things about this team. This team could go far. Champions League too, right?
This team, they're building a brand new stadium. I think right now they're
Yeah.
underperforming a little bit because they're not at home. Their stadium's still
Okay,
being built.
okay.
I think the next couple of years, when these stars start to grow, Harry Kane, Dele Alli in their prime, that's
Yeah.
a scary team to play
It's very
against.
scary as well. I do think that we are definitely inclusive of other countries on this show, so I like that England pick.
Like that.
Like that.
Now, like we talked about earlier, Pats -14. Vegas giving the Pats 14 points to beat the Titans. That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, it's a lot of points.
It is. I think 2 touchdown favorites is a ton. Usually I would not suggest going with this, but this week,
I mean, you
Titans
gotta
are
go
garbage,
Pats.
dude. Titans are garbage.
That was embarrassing.
It was-
Great comeback win against Kansas City. As we know, Alex Smith and Andy Reid tend to choke at home. What is it,
Those
0-6?
AFC games last week were awful.
awful, dude.
Bad. That was bad.
You watch
That was
some of
ugly.
that stuff. You guys see Eric Decker's miss?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that's-
Guy
touchdown?
has about a 10-foot radius around him and hits him right in the
You
chest.
hate,
Oh,
you
yes,
hate to
yes.
see when you
Pops
drop
out.
the ball that hits you in the chest.
That- I mean,
You can't. That
it's
can't
brutal.
happen.
Sometimes, at the end of the day, though, think about it. If Aaron Hernandez was playing for the Titans right now, I might be taking the Titans plus that 14. Aaron Hernandez, he's a gamer.
Wow.
Rest in peace, but I know you're up there looking down.
Wow.
So
Okay, but going back to the Patriots, we've seen always one guy outperform himself. Chris Hogan last year against the Steelers. Who's your pick?
who's my pick? Who does it again?
Yeah, who balls
Who
out?
balls
tomorrow?
out? I'm going Eric Lee, defensive end. Great game
Okay.
against Buffalo. He's
Good free agent pickup. He's
great.
been
No, it was
performing
on.
well.
Yeah, waiver pickup.
Waiver pickup.
Waiver pickup from the Buffalo Bills. Hogan worked out like last year. You said in the playoffs. I think Eric Lee has a big game. He's a first game, playoff game. One of those Belichick guys that's been really gritty for this team. I think Eric Lee steps up big time. 2.5 sacks against Mariota.
I'm going with the supermodel, Danny Amendola.
Danny Amendola, I like that.
Let's go, Danny. I'm saying, he doesn't. 5 receptions, 70 yards.
I like that.
Maybe a touchdown. Maybe a pair or two. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Hogan has a big game coming
You do?
back.
Like that.
He's been out a while. Sometimes we see these guys come back for injury ready to go.
Yeah.
He's going to want to make a statement that he's back. I think he has a big game.
Titans
Definitely.
secondary. It's been all right. They have Logan Ryan.
Former Patriot.
Former Patriot.
And
Welcome.
we know his weaknesses.
Yes, we
True.
do. We do. I also think that it'll be a little surprise when the Titans receivers go out there and don't see the likes of Revis Island. That was the easiest defensive backfield with only Peters to even Peters to worry about.
Yeah.
And then when you come out with Butler and Gilmore, side to side, it's gonna be hard.
This team's good.
It's good. They're my picks still to win the Super Bowl. So
Let's go.
let's go. Hey, we'll grind that out. Don't forget the grittiness of James Devlin as well. James Devlin will punch you in the mouth.
Let's go.
And James Devlin, this is my formal invitation. You can come on the show anytime you want. Anything else, boys?
Brady's the storm.
Brady is the storm.
Brady's the storm.
Brady's
Let's
the
go.
I think we're about to see the Titans defense get exposed. this
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
Let's
Okay.
go. Good things to come. Playoff football tomorrow. See you next week.
Thank you.